I. So you want to make a website? Well, I have something for you. I present to you these web series. In these web series, I'm going to guide you through the steps to take for making a website. But before we start, I'm going to give you some important information you must know before you start. So here we go. Now, there's a lot about building a website and making a website, and I want to help you along the way. But before we start, if you are planning to make something as complicated as a game, Splatoon 2, or something like Google Maps, you probably don't have to build this in HTML. There are other languages for that. I mean, there is a lot more to the online programs that I can teach you because I don't know enough yet. I want to educate you on that in the future, but for now I'm going to build a simple website with you. So let's start with the basics and some history you need to know. In the early ages, people started to try and text each other via SMS or via internet. And that's actually quite the first thing that internet was used for professors to share their information. The internet was first used for some professors who wanted to share their information, their documentation, nothing more or less than text, only text. Then they made big computers called servers with a lot of memory, so you could store those texts in these servers and people could access it with their computer. Now you can save things on the internet. So then it began. People started to build websites with just text and links. Then organizations like WWWL started to standard things and make a standard for websites. And slowly we come to this period. Now internet is everywhere and it plays a huge role in society. Twitter, Facebook, all these other social medias, or it plays a huge role in education, like the video you are watching is to educate people. People started to put everything on the internet, and now we have the internet with us in our pockets, we pay for it, and we put everything. Our whole life is on the internet. But those early ages, a lot of children loved the internet, and a lot of advertisers loved that aspect. So advertisers started to put their ads on the internet for children to see and make sure that children were influenced by those ads and children would buy things and such. We also have privacy issues and privacy rules that make sure those privacy issues would be far less than previously. So to make sure this went all right, worldwide companies started to make rules. Privacy rules, but also rules to protect children, like COPPA. If you are on YouTube, you probably know what COPPA means. It means that creators are now having a difficulty with it, but it's actually for the children. It's to protect the children, because advertisers are going to influence children, and children are not able to distinguish when they are influenced and when they are not. They are too young for that. Their brains can't handle that. So they are there. What does COPPA actually mean? Because it's quite important for you if you are going to make accounts on your website or something like that. It means that you cannot collect personal data from any child under 13 unless under certain circumstances. Like, for instance, when you have a physical paper where the parent says you can collect data about their children or something like that. So if you are making an account with any data of personal data with names or something like that, watch out for the children. Just ask that they confirm that they are above the 13, because children under 13 are protected by the COPPA laws, and you don't want to come into contact with those COPPA laws. So there are other privacy rules, like you have to ask permission to use cookies, you have to ask permission to everybody to use their data. It just, with children it's more difficult. I mean, I'm just warning you. Internet is a great vision of some people. Just type in something and come to the information you want, come to the documentation you want. I wish that was true. I wish there was no fake lies on internet. But unfortunately, we have people like, I'm not going to say names. I'm gonna call them carrots. We have carrots that are spreading lies on the internet, and you have the right side for the internet, but also let me ask you, please, if you make a website, don't put lies on the internet. It also doesn't help for this vision of seeing immediately the right things, what you are looking for, that there are a lot of crappy websites. And I wish that people would think before they put their website on the internet. Yes, I have a website myself. It is still a crappy website. It is in progress. I thought you'd be interested in seeing how far it's in progress and seeing that. But there are far more crappier websites. There are websites full of lies. There are websites full of stupid stories. It doesn't help. So please, if you are making a website, think before you put it online. Think about the rights. There are a lot of laws you have to follow. Copyright laws. You probably won't notice them, but COPPA laws and privacy laws. Please follow them. Ask before you do something. Let's start this series. And comment below the website you may be making. Like, subscribe, bye!